viewers, right? I hope that you are fine. I hope that you also enjoyed your, your holiday or weekend, not holiday, but weekend, right? So today we will listen to, some friends who will share the changing ending of the story. Yeah, so let's start it, okay? Who wants to, Okay, Mbak Kara, do you mind? Would you mind choosing a friend? Up to you.
I chose Ivan.
Okay, Mas Ivan. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. The story, right?
Yes.
Okay. Please wait because I will try to find the document. Okay. Please wait a moment.
Can I go next, Miss? Sorry.
Yes,
May
yes,
I?
yeah, please.
All right, I'm gonna rock this.
Okay. So here it goes. Oh, wait. Where is it? Okay. There it is. So could you guys check? Yes.
Wait,
Okay.
that's the change story or the
Yes, we can.
ending or the change story, Miss?
Changing, right?
That's a
No?
fallout. That's the story.
Not this one. The one that changes the ending, right?
Yeah.
Not that one. Where do I put it?
It seems that Mas Pino is having his breakfast now.
Pecel lele.
Yeah.
Dimas Pecel lele. We have a
Yeah, it's
nickname for
okay,
you.
Mbak Kara, if you want to drink, it's okay. Oh, Mas Ipi, my God. Yeah, good morning also Mbak Saksi, Mbak Dinda, Mbak Jin, Mas Dion, Mbak Della, Mbak Tias, Mbak Danya, Mbak Rere, Mas Riko also. I think Mas Riko is the best friend of Mas Vino, right? Mbak Dinda, Mas Vera, Mas Reinhardt, Mas Mario, Mas Yustafat, hello, our prince. Mas Franz, Pak Paula Racita, Pak Brigita also, Mbak Brigita Tias, Mbak Andrea, Mbak Abel, and who else? Oh, Mas Surya. Yes, okay. So, yeah, good morning, everyone. I hope that you are fine and you are in good condition. So, Mas Ivan, are you ready?
Miss,
Yes.
I'm quite sorry, but I seems couldn't find the text. Maybe I will search it deeper later. So
Okay.
Spartan, could you
Yeah.
replace me? Could you go first? I'm so sorry.
It's
Yeah,
okay, it's
yeah.
fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, Mas Spartan, please.
Okay, where is it? Oh, it's on the second one. Okay. So, okay, this is the original ending, and this is our alternate ending. New ending, yeah, the new ending. This one, October 17th. Priya went to prison Priya just sat down in her room. She's no longer wearing her usual clothes as she is now officially obligated to wear the blue prison jumpsuit. Priya isn't the only woman behind bars, as she now a roommate with a new woman named Sarah. Her new 28-year-old roommate was sentenced to 6 years of imprisonment for hacking the multi-million-dollar security software. Sarah isn't the kind of person who loves to talk. Sup? I'm sorry, said Sarah, trying to her best to address Priya. Later on, she knew that if Sarah was able to act nice to her, Sarah would get 3-month sentence reductions. Priya can't believe they put her in one of the coldest, mean people ever. But Sarah wasn't the kind of person she thought. It's true that she is rude, but her manner is just different. They become best friends in a matter of seconds. They both grew fond of each other and became closer as they told each other stories. Sarah revealed that she used to be working for TimeTech. She used to be on top of the software engineer until they decided to lay her off. On her quest for vengeance, she uncovers that TimeTech used their customer data to their advantage. They tracelessly stole an important item from their customer. TimeTech also blackmailed their customer with their data from the future about their work, spouses, or anything nasty they can find. It's not over yet. November 17, one day, Priya escaped prison. Felt tired in all situation, however, we haven't finished this story. Sorry. I'm sorry, but I think I can tell you the outline of the story. So after she went to prison, Priya escaped prison 1 month later. So after she escaped, she went back to her parents' house for refugees. She realized that she cannot do that anymore. She's not gonna be a fraud person again. But however, despite her action of being, despite her knowledge of being a fraud, she also need to stop the TimeTech. So on January 17, so on December 17, she snuck into the TimeTech headquarters and stole their data. On January 17, Priya won the trial against the TimeTech. Against the CEO of the TimeTech, Grant Bogue. He was sent to in the case of Priya versus TimeTech was held in the main hall of the Supreme Court. TimeTech CEO and the founder Grant Bogue were held accountable for the crime his company had done. Judging by the huge amount of indisputable evidence, this wouldn't be a complicated trial and more likely to be sentence calculating event. More and more charges were approved by the judges against Grant Bogue. In the total, Grant Bogue was fined with more than $360 billion. He's also sentenced to live the rest of his life in prison after they managed to pay his fine. Priya tears joy couldn't be held as she also given a full pardon and $2 million reward. Yeah. But here's the plot twist. Later on that day, Bogue is sitting on his desk assessing his wealth to pay his ridiculous amount of fine. However, his henchman knocked down the officer who's sent to observe him. Grant pushed a button on his deck and revealed a time machine device. Grant opened the Priya's parent data in his monitor as he set up the time device. What are we gonna do, boss? Grant looked on his henchman and said, I'll make it as if Priya's never happened. Oh. So that's a quite long altering.
Oh my god! What a plot twist, and also what is it? Circle. What is it? Circle plot, right? It's what is it? It starts again and again like that. Oh my god! Oh, are you fine, Mas Spartan? It seems that.
Fine.
Yeah. Oh, what is it? Have some. What is it? Warm water, okay? Yeah. That's good. Whose idea?
Well,
idea was that?
it's our idea. Oh, our idea.
Okay, what a great plot twist. And also, yeah, I think what is it? You guys, you are so talented, especially you are creative because you could create what is it, various endings like that. Thank you so much. Okay, Mas Spartan, do you want to say what is it? Some words more? No, that's
I'm
all.
sorry, some words.
I mean, do you want to add?
Well, I think I'm gonna ask my teammates to finish the soft story so that we can submit it properly. I think that's the thing.
Okay, yeah.
Please, guys.
Yeah. So take your time. That's so good. It's just like what is it? What is it? It reminds me of the defamation trial with the money, like $560 million. Oh my God. Oh yes, yes. I cannot imagine it. Yes. Okay. So Mas Ivan, time is yours. Good luck.
Okay, yeah, well, now I will show it to you. And oh, whoops, apology. It is under this. This is not. And okay, this is our alternative ending. So, yeah, this is July 17. The plumber goes back in time, and then we come again to September 17. So when the plumber came back to September 17, he noticed that the house seemed empty and there were no signs of Priya. He got out of the house. Then the plumber realized that Priya had changed her mind and ran away because in the past, Priya knew that she was going to get caught in the future. So she devised a plan to run months ago. So the meaning of our ending is when the plumber goes back and then he told Priya about what are going to happen. Priya already knew that coming to the house is not the way to go, so she didn't come at all. She only calls the plumber and then leave the keys on the front door. Well, I will write it down later. So yeah, she will put the keys on the front door, and then the plumber do his thing, but there were no signs of Priya because Priya already knows that she was going to get caught, and she never intended to come. So yeah, that's all alternative ending.
Wow, so Priya could escape.
Yeah, Priya is escaped.
Okay. Okay. Well, what about what is it? What about her son?
Her son, in this uh, alternate ending, well, we didn't talk much about her son, about the son. So we like to think that the kid never gets sick or do get sick, but was treated, but is able to get treated. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
Thank
that
you
will
so
be.
much.
Yes,
Happy
of course.
also yes for the
Yeah,
alternate.
this is I'm with Tias and EP.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just like what is it? Sometimes we need to escape from our life too, right? True
Yeah.
story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's good. Thank you so much. Okay, as Ivan,
Thank
you
you.
can choose a friend. Up to you.
A friend who has Abel. How about Abel?
Okay, thank you, Ivan. Wait, I'm going to share screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, Abel.
So my group mates are Dinda and Andrea, but Andrea is having an internet problem. I don't think she is in Zoom. And Dinda will try to present. to the presentation. So in our alternate ending, Priya is not going to steal the jewelry because she realized that her act will have a great severe risk that will put her and Charlie's life in danger. Even if time taken solve the problems, they will still with guilt for the rest of her life, and the money that was used for Charlie's medication is not purely from her effort, and the money is an outcome from crime activity. So she decided to not to do it. And then she and Charlie are now living in her parents' house. Priya's house is already sold at a good price, but it still cannot cover the medical fee for Charlie's treatment. And luckily, her parents want to help Priya to take care of Charlie while she works. Her parents also give her some money to pay off the medical bill. And 2 years later, after working hard and resigning, Priya gets a new job that is way better and gives her a good amount of salary. She saves some percent of her salary until she can buy her old house again, and Charlie is now 100% happy. So yeah, that's our ending. It's a happy ending because we all love a happy ending. Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, Ma Abel, Ma Andrea, and also Ma Dinda. Yes, yes, I do totally agree that we all are like happy ending, just like what is that, the projection of our life. We want to have a happy ending too, right? Thank you so much. Yes, I think you also show your kindness, right, in this way. And I really like the part when you also underline the process that parents can help us, right? Yeah, and then we don't need to have, what is it, that kind of money, right? And the last is just like, yeah, the process, right? So we cannot just achieve it instantly, but we need the process. Thank you so much. So beautiful. Okay, Ma Abel, can you choose a friend? Up to you.
Adinda will choose it first.
Okay, Ma Dinda.
Okay, I will choose from what Danya's group.
Hello, good morning, Ma Danya.
Hello, Miss. My group consists by me and Sakshi and Rere. And I will share the screen.
So, Miss Ika and friends, we made the ending of the story is short, but we made it a happy ending, accompanied by a little moral message that can be taken. So, this is our new ending. November 17. Priya's decision to steal the necklace was a big mistake, like a shortcut that brings up a new problem. 2 months after Priya stole the necklace, the boss noticed that the necklace were gone. Then the boss investigate where the necklace had gone. He looked at the CCTV. He saw Priya settle down and steal the necklace. The boss still does not believe that Priya stole the necklace because Priya is the best employee. The boss decided to gather all the employees and give them a chance to be gentle and admit who stole the necklace. Priya is confused and he gets anxious. 2 days later, Priya got bravery to say honestly in front of the boss, and surprisingly, the boss wasn't mad as before. He appreciated Priya and decided to help Priya with his willingness. Priya becomes so grateful, and Charlie can be medicated as well. So that's all, Miss.
Okay, thank you so much, Mas Saksi, Mbak Dani, and also Mbak Riri for this alternate ending. Yes, it is short, but yes, indeed, it contains moral value, moral message, especially humanism, right? When the boss, what is it? When the boss helps his employee. Yeah, I hope that in the future, Mbak Dania, Mbak Saksi, or Mbak Rere, or some friends, what is it? Perhaps in the future you will be bosses, right? So make sure that you also help your employee. Thank you so much for the alternate ending. Okay, Mbak Saksi, do you want to choose other friend?
Franz. Or who haven't got the
Yeah.
chance
Who hasn't got the
to
chance? Yeah.
Franz.
Oh, did you mention friends?
Oh yeah, but actually France has the same group with me and Spartan.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
group to Spartan.
Okay, I'm sorry. So
Maybe Rere will choose me.
yeah, really.
Hello, Mbak Rere. Good morning.
Morning, Miss. Maybe Vino?
Yes.
Vino.
Okay.
Okay.
Rico, let's start.
Wait, we're gonna be the first speaker.
You, you Kara.
Okay. All right. All right, everyone. Good morning. Welcome back to our presentation of the Group 6. Here we have our captain, Pak Mario, our winger. Who is that? Our winger, our winger Rico, and our goalkeeper, who is that? Vino, and I'm Kara as the referee. Here we make the lineup of some endings because you know what? There's a saying that the ideas should not be kept for a long time. So here is our result of making the endings. All right, Vino, Mario, and Rico, you may start presenting the endings.
So we have many endings, and we will read one by one. The first ending is bad ending. The ending is Priya arrested by police and then got sent to the prison and then end. The next
is a good ending. The good ending is they finally get a customer to buy their house. And the next is good ending. There's a TV show called Money Shock, or you can call it Duit Terkejut, and Help Her. And the rest of the money got used for Gacha on Genshin Impact to get Kamisat Ayaka, Chasik, and Loser Aiden live 2D skin. And the next?
maybe Mario could read it.
Pak Mario, are you here? Masa kaptennya hilang? All right, because seems like our captain is having some. Oh, here is it. Okay, Pak, the time is yours.
The random ending. Yeah, okay. For the random ending, after she gets arrested by the police, she goes to jail and suddenly she feels so dizzy and the world starts to change her vision. Without her knowing, right after her consciousness comebacks, she comes to an unknown place which is a highway with many transportations, and she found herself not guilty after what she did. And she realized that she was in a different universe without her in it. But she still has her money and the time tech machine which she planned to steal.
Okay, the next is Marvel ending. She suddenly meets Doctor Strange in her timeline, and Doctor Strange helps her to make people forget about the bad things she has done. So like the memory is poof. And the next one is the true ending. You know what? We know the ending is like that. So she's like, let it flow, can't hold them touch anymore. And the next is sad ending. Yeah, I don't need to say, you can see it's on the screen. And yes, that's a sad one. The next, please.
And the next is lucky ending. That is a trillionaire who helps her by giving 1,000 piles of money for childless operation. But it seems like the balance given to her is really unlimited. She became old and rich. And the next is empty ending. The ending depends on your creative imagination. If you are not creative, then you have a bad ending. And next, maybe Vino.
Okay, the next is time tax. Co-ending. Apparently, time tax is the ruler of the dimension of the time and places several agents in certain places. So time tax will prevent some time destruction and some irregular time traveler criminals. They always put some agents like a Lloyd forger to collect some data and observe suspicious activities. Time tax agent was well trained and they were always working undercover like a plumber or homeless man. And then group 6 ending. We come to her universe and help her by working at a restaurant and cafe as barista, latte artist, chef, and karaoke singer. NPC and then
Okay.
NPC ending.
Next.
Oh, Mario.
Okay. And NPC ending. Actually, she was just an NPC character that is not important to know about her story. So we as the readers don't care about it, just skip it. The next one is reader's ending. We just read her story, we know it, but we are just readers, what we can do. Indosiar ending. She got azab ketiban kelapa because purposely she was stealing a lot of accessories from her boss. Time tag ending. Time tag actually is towing the customer. They show the reality of time travel. Therefore, they are also looking for a victim to be sacrificed. Actually, to send them to a different dimension and timeless. And Priya is one of the targets. Okay, next.
The next is Ozombie ending. The next is Ozombie ending. She got help from the entire Ozombie class members and we became second Cemara's family, which is full of blessing and happiness and warmness, like Ozombie slogan Saling Mengasihi by Miss Eka. The next one, electronic arts ending. Notification about smartphone. The current part of the storyline is still locked. The ending story needs to be purchased. $196 to unlock. Okay, and the next, Bobo Boy ending. Bobo Boy and helped by calming her down using his cocoa made by Toaba. And Adudu helps her by attacking the world police force, helped by the probe as well. Of course, the probe becomes the Upin there. Okay, next.
Okay, so the next is Upin Ipin ending. Upin Ipin along with their friends lend her a hand by collecting daily needs and some good amount of money in a small social movement in their village. Tok Dalang and other villagers help her to clean and fix her house. They later hand the money and things to her, and Priya was finally able to get enough money. And it turns out Tok Dalang is an agent from Temtech. His real identity is Agent Da L for underscore Rangi. And the next is Adit Sapo Jarwo ending. Adit and Dennis contributed by help search for her customer house. Kamujang also helped Priya by giving her one bowl of bakso with extra sambal and hikil. And the next is Jokowi ending. Jokowi gives her social goods or bansos and helps her by giving protection on her house. And the next one is Dedi Buta ending. He invites her to his podcast and makes her clarify the problem through the podcast. And next.
The next is It's My Dream Must Ending. The police come to Priya's house to arrest her. But suddenly Priya got mad and screamed, "This is not my dream, Mas," to get arrested. The police were too stunned to speak and leave her because they didn't want to be like Mas Aryo. The next is Kesurupan ending. The police arrest Priya and bring her to the jail. But in the middle way, Priya suddenly kesurupan and asked the police to bring her coffee, seblak, cimol, Balenciaga Supreme Fit Oreo, Jungkook photo card that price is 10 millions, and the last thing Priya asked was give her the exact necklace that she stole. And Mario?
Okay, the Attack on Titan ending. She was so thirsty and she drank some Zeke's spinal fluid. And then suddenly Zeke Yeager screams and she turns into a Titan. And suddenly Eren Yeager's Titan attacked her, but she managed to eat Eren Yeager and turn him into a founding Titan. And she also ate Zeke Yeager. Spoiler.
And the next one.
EVA.
And am I
Okay.
am I read this one?
Continue, Kara.
All right. I've ending. She listening to Love Dive song and she suddenly does a cover dance. Surprisingly, the video got so many views and she got money from it. Her slogan is "Some jam go love dive." Next one, please.
Next one is Area 51 ending. She got arrested by police, but the police are taking her somewhere, and it turns out it's Area 51. She becomes an experiment and she dies because the experiment failed. But suddenly she's reborn as a chimera with 3 heads. And the next is Milkita ending. The police came towards Priya with anger hanging on their faces. Priya stood up and answered to them. Baru datang marah-marah, ngajak berantem. Then Charlie pops up from nowhere with some stick on top and shot to them. Jangan berantem dulu. Ini permainan kita setara dengan 15 susu kalori. At the end, the police and Priya become Kita engineers. And the next is Greek myth ending. She got killed by the police and she suddenly wakes up in Olympus and she met Zeus, Hestia, Kronos, Pasithea, Poseidon, and Hades. Next one, please.
And the next is Rickroll ending. She got an email from the police and then opened it and boom, insert link Rickroll. And then Squid Game ending. During her confusion and sadness, she got an invitation to play in an arena with a very simple rule, death or life, along with other people who have similar problem with her. But sadly, because it's too easy to panic, she got eliminated first. Right. The next, Mario.
All of us are dead ending. And suddenly, some of the people turned into zombies. And Priya starts to run, and then a half zombie called Namra helps her to escape those zombie waves. You want to continue, Kara? Okay.
No, you continue it. Pak Mario will continue it.
What?
Okay, let me continue. JYP ending. JYP will help her if she sings Pegere Cimola, Pegere Cimola. And then next.
The next is Wonyoung ending. Wonyoung will help her if Priya bows 100 times to her like. And yes, many times. I really did correct like that. And then she listened to Fearless after Love Dive. And she met Chaewon, Sakura, Yoonjin, Eunchae, and Kazuha. And when she did a street dance performance, the whole Le Seraphim impressed by the way she danced and give her a present to have some hours of free talk with them. Priya then told them about her struggle after hearing that, Les Seraphim gave her some money in hopes that can help Priya. As for cheering up, Les Seraphim gifted her a VVIP tickets for their upcoming concert. And then NMEXX ending. And then she listened to how to read it? O.O.
Oh.
Okay, that okay, O. And suddenly she goes, watch out, Bella, Bella, watch out, how nice. And I did that. Next.
Next is Kepler ending. And then she listened to Wadada and learned to dance also with the Wadada Talio. And finally she learned to open a busking dance cover. And she gained a lot of money from many people and she got noticed by Kepler. And she said her bias is young. And the next, Mario.
Mario ending. Mario feels sad about Priya problem. So he decided to help her seriously. The way Mario helps Priya is mysterious. No one knows until now, but in the end, they live together with happiness.
The next is Rico ending. Same with Mario, Rico shows his empathy towards Priya to help her. When they discussed how to solve the problem, Priya was playing music on Spotify, but suddenly the ads was coming along with the song. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you make me feel like 11. Okay, next.
And then the next one is very simple, Kara ending. Helping Anya Forger is more important than helping Priya. You know what? Priya is not the part of Spy and Family anymore, so I don't have any to help her. So okay, that's the ending, helping Anya.
And the last is Fino ending. That's a simple. I'm an anti-romantic guy and I have my own problems. So I can help you, Priya. Sorry. And that's all for our ending. Thank you.
I love those random endings. Thank you everyone for listening to our presentation, the group 6 that full of randomness. Okay, I know.
Thank you so much, Mas Tino, Mas Kara, Mas Mario, and also Mas Rico. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, now okay. Thank you so much. Okay, it reminds me of La La Land movie because we can have, various endings, not only one ending, one fixed ending. Yeah, so that's cool. Wow, actually, you guys are talented to be movie directors. Then so different. Different endings. I'm waiting for Aespa ending. Yeah, so we have what is a different ending here. Not me, Disney movie. Oh, DC Universe ending, Mas Ivan Disney. Okay. Disney is popular today. Yes. Okay. So thank you so much. That's so good. Yeah. Cool. What is it? You made our day. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, so Anya. Yeah, Anya is the character that you like, right, Pak Kara? Okay, so I think we have what is it? Other friend, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So Mas Inu, Mbak Kara, or Mas Mario, or Mas Rico, do you want to choose your friend, one friend, please?
Rico, yes, Rico, choose someone, please.
Maybe the one who haven't present. Reinhard Lucky.
Okay, Dion, could you please share screen?
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, Reinhard, do you read or do I read?
Okay, I read. This is our ending. The ending was a plot twist that the plumber himself is Charlie, Priya's son. The operation was a success, she thought. Her old worries were gone, but now that she had read the tiny writing on the time tag fan, she had a new fear. At any moment, the police would come, and she will be the 13th person in prison. Time Tech couldn't solve every problem. She had been crazy to imagine they could. So far, it seemed as if her boss hadn't noticed the missing necklaces. She hoped her luck would last. But who would have thought that the real problem that caused the flooded kitchen was radioactive gas? The radioactive gas caused Charlie's illness and killed Charlie in a different timeline. After Charlie's death, Charlie miraculously reincarnated as a different person, known as John Titor. John Titor possessed the time-traveling ability and invisibility, meaning he won't die. He lived a long, long life anybody else never experienced. He traveled through time and space back and forth. He traveled back to the time when World War II occurred. He also traveled back to the time when the dinosaurs dominated the Earth. He lived an amazingly very extraordinary life. Until one day, time has come. He finally got bored with his life and decided to do something he had never thought of before. He traveled back to the year the 2000s. Later, this new Charlie, aka John Titor, was signed as a plumber at Time Tech. He decided to meet his old self and fix the pipe that contained radioactive gas that gave him the deadly illness. That way, new Charlie managed to avoid the disease that would bring him to his death, and he was able to save his old self's life. A couple of days later, the new Charlie disappeared from existence, leaving his old self to living his own ordinary life without any time traveling ability. That's all from us. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Mas Reinhardt, Mas Dion, only two of you?
There's also Dinda.
Dinda and Josaphat, Miss.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. This one I really appreciate because you wrote in a good structure. What is it? And also, what is it? The way you read it, correct pronunciation, correct pronunciation. Yes, that's good. Thank you so much. Yeah, so good. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mas Reinhardt, Mas Dion, Mak Dinda, and also Mas Yusafat. Okay, do you want to say something, Mas Reinhardt?
No, Miss, nothing.
Okay, so other friends who haven't got the turn, please. You can have it now. If I'm not mistaken, Mas Franz, not yet. Mbak Dela. Pak Paula Diracita. Okay.
To present, right, Miss?
Pardon?
I present our group story.
Okay.
I mean ending.
Okay. Yeah, good luck.
Right. Wait a minute, Miss. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen, Miss? Oh yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you. So my group consists of me, Gendis, and Tianli. And the story goes like, the next day when Priya tries to use the sink, it's beginning to flood again. She freaks out and immediately calls Timetech's customer service. However, the company didn't pick up her call. As she got panicked, she went to Timetech's office. When she got there, the security told her that the company is now closed because of bankruptcy. Since Timetech is the only insurance company that she signed up with, she had no other choice. She had no money to ask someone to fix it, so she decided to sell her house. That's our ending, Miss.
Yeah, thank you. Mbak Paula. Kita, right? Okay. So what about Mbak Yanti and also Mbak Gendis? Whose idea is this? The alternate ending. Your idea? Okay. I think you cannot hear me. Yes. Okay. Okay. Other friends?
Maybe our group, Miss.
Okay, please. Okay.
Wait a minute, I will share screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, Jane.
Okay, this is our new ending of the story, Miss. The plumber who have gone didn't come back to the house. Actually, he didn't want to fix that kitchen. So he went out and didn't want to back to that house. Priya was sobbing because she have waited so long for the plumber to back. Meanwhile, Charlie's illness suddenly recurred and he had to go back to the hospital immediately. 3 days in a row, Priya spared the time to go and back to the hospital and the house in order to ensure if the plumber will came back to fix the kitchen or not. Meanwhile, Charlie went in pain and had to be surgered on immediately. Luck on their side, Priya's old friend contacted her to offer help for surgery. Priya was very happy and immediately accepted the offer and promised to return it when the house was sold. Priya's old friend didn't mind even after hearing about the disgusting condition of the kitchen. He even agreed to call a plumber to fix it. Charlie's surgery ran well, and finally, Priya's old friend offered to buy their house and at a little price that Priya offered. Priya was so thankful to God because he helped Priya in form of her old friend. That's all, Miss, from our group. Thank you.
It's so angelic, right? So what is it so sweet? The ending. Thank you so much. Mbak Jen, Mbak Dela, and only Mbak Jen and Mbak Dela.
And Mbak Brigitans.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay then. Okay, friends. This one. Thank you so much for creating some alternate endings for the story. Thank you so much because you also increase your skill, especially your writing skill, not only reading, writing, but also you have shown or you have performed your creativity in the alternate endings. So actually, our study program has a plan to conduct a virtual book club. Usually we have other universities, but unfortunately for this semester, we will not have friends who are from other university because of what is that? Because of various activities that they have. So we will conduct it. What is it? Only in our study program for batch 2021. So you will not be alone. You will not only gather with your friends in this class, but you will have other friends from A class, right? C class, D class, and E class. And it will be conducted on 4th June 2022. Okay, 4th June. Okay, so I need you to help me. So we will discuss together about the timeline. This one. Okay. So on 4th June, 2022, we will have virtual book club or VBC. So, what meeting that you want to replace? Is it on 6th June or next week, 30th May? So this one, when we conduct VBC, we will not have a class. So VBC is a replacement class. Did you get it? Yeah. So can you choose the date? Can you help me to choose the date? Next week or next 2 weeks? So I mean, there will be no class. Next week or next 2 weeks? Up to you. Yeah, any idea, friends? Because next 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, will be our last meeting. Yeah, and then after that, final examination.
Well, for me, I think 6 June. Is that any? 6 June
Okay.
would be preferable.
So it
Well,
means that we will not have a class on 6th June, but we
oh yeah.
will have it on 4th June. VBC, right? Okay. So do you agree, friends?
Miss,
Yes, Mbak Andrea?
I'm sorry. I think some of the friends on this class who join AID as well, like me, in 4th of June, we will go to campus because we have webinar on site.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So that is the day of the webinar series.
Yes, we also have like evaluation after the day it's on 4th June.
Okay. 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 So I will tell what is it, other lectures about this and also the committee because actually they have what is it? They have created they have decided the date and also they have what is it? Designed a poster also. So thank you so much. What time? Can I know what is it the time?
Okay, for the AID, I'm not really sure because I belum dikasih rundown-nya sih, Miss. Cuman mungkin sampai sore. Soalnya itu ada evaluasi.
It will start around at 9 or at 8 for EAD.
Maybe I think the event will be at 8 or 9. I'm not really sure, but I think because it's a webinar and it's Saturday.
So the webinar is for the participants or only for the committee?
I think it's for all, Miss. For all the panitia and
It means that the announcement.
Yes, the announcement of the winner is on the webinar also.
So this is the day of the announcement. Yes, the announcement day. Okay. So okay. Verse what is it? Verse what is it? A scenario. I mean perhaps okay. Later on I will I will tell some lectures about this, okay? And we hope that we can find a solution for us so that but okay, perhaps next week or next 2 weeks, which one do you want? Will it be okay 6 week on 6th June we will not have a class and it will be replaced yeah, we will have a class on fortune together with other friends. Will it be okay? So I'm in the option. Next week, no class, or next 2 weeks, no class. Yes, Mas Rehat.
I prefer next week, Miss. No class.
Next week, no class. Okay, so we will vote, okay? So what about next week? No class. You can show your term. Next week?
I agree on next week.
Okay, next week? So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, Miss. Next week.
Okay, next week. Okay. Okay, so next week there will be no class. But make sure that you will attend virtual book club. And then for virtual book club, actually, the committee and also the lecturers, what is it? They have reading material, and I will, what is it? So I have sent a link of the reading material in our WhatsApp group, so you can check. Okay. Okay. And the title of the reading material is The Egghead. So you need to read that, and then after that, you need to find or you need to create the ending. During the VBC, we are going to choose the best alternate ending in breakout room, and then after that, the chosen ending would be presented in the main room. Then, yeah, we will have discussion, and that's it for our VBC. Any question? No?
Clear, Miss.
Okay, okay. So do you want to read it together, or do you want to read it by yourself? For the story. Yeah? Do you want to read it together?
Maybe individual, Miss.
Individual, okay. So make sure that you, you will not read all parts, because some parts contain some exercises. So you don't need to read that, but make sure that you only pay attention to the content, okay? Content of the book. For the exercises, please ignore that. Okay? Clear? Okay. So now you can have the same group or different group, but you need to create the ending of this story. Make sure that you have Google Form. Okay. Oh, sorry, not Google Form, Google Doc. So you can work together for the ending. I'm sure that the sharing session that we have conducted inspires you also. For example, like Mas Vino and Mbak Kara's group, Mas Mario and also Mas Rico, they have different kinds of alternate ending. And from other groups also, from Mas Spartan, the plot twist, right? From some groups, very good ending, because like happy ending, right? Yeah, so just be creative. Okay, no questions so far? No? Okay.
Clear,
So,
Miss.
okay, yes, thank you, Mas Iti. So next week we will not have a class, but make sure that you will create the ending, and then on fortune, or perhaps different date, I'll tell you later on. We will have virtual book club
Yes.
for
Yes.
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 Yes,
So we
Mas
having
Spartan.
another. Do we have another assignment, or we still talking about the same one?
Different one, because the reading
Oh.
material, this material, the egghead, will be used for our virtual book club. But actually, we just need to create the ending, because what is it? The link that I've shared with you in our WhatsApp group only contains 2 chapters. Actually, this book has 7 chapters. Just so you can create what is it, the ending, or you can develop the story. Develop, yeah.
Yeah, I just got back because the interconnection.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Okay. Okay. So I'll see you again on the day of the virtual book club, and then after virtual book club, you can just share. Okay. Please make sure that you will submit this in the journal, third journal. Okay. So you don't need to. What is it? Because I think you have read the what is it, the story, right? The story of the time tag. Yeah. So it's okay. So one of you can submit it, and then after that you can work. You can read and you can work on the ACAD. Okay. Thank you so much. That will be our last project for our book report. So just do our best, okay? Don't forget to stay happy also, stay healthy, okay? Don't forget to have lunch or a breakfast or lunch, and have a nice day, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you, Miss.
You're
Thank you, Miss.
welcome.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, Miss.
Bye.
So much, Miss Ika. Have a
Thank you,
nice
Miss.
day.
Take care, Miss.
Excuse
you,
me,
Miss.
can I have this recording Zoom link
Yes,
recording?
yes, yes.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. After this,
Miss,
I will upload it.
can you fill me in another one more time because I wasn't here. So we
Oh.
have another story to give the ending.
Yes, yes, yes. So the what is it? You can check our WhatsApp group, Mas Partat.
Should we do it in groups or individual?
Groups.
Have you decided the group or we do it ourselves?
I will not decide it. You can have the same group or you can have the new one. It's up to you.
Okay. Thank you, Miss. Thank you.
You're welcome.
See you.
See you.